All right, in our last video, we left off where we had created the inspections. I exited out of the wizard because I wanted to show off one thing that gets created at the end of that step. So here is my inspection task. If I click into it, we can see then that there's now an inspection entity that's been created. And with this is where we indicated the blade external other was the type of inspection. And we're also indicating the date that the inspection occurred on. So just want to give visibility of the output of that last video. So now we get to the fun part where we get to get the images uploaded. So I'm going to select each of these, inspections, and upload. So again, if you want, you can download the details.csv file and that to get a framework of what it should look like. I downloaded that before, just kind of reformatted these upper headings so you can see what is required. So for required ones, we have the orientation. So I'll just say that these are on blades A and B. If we come over, we can see where on the blade is it. So we'll say that each of these is on the pressure side. It's optional to indicate the radial distance. I will indicate that for both of them. And then the final piece we want to do is tell it where the images are that are going to be associated with this specific inspection. So there's two options. One is to point at a public URL that might be available. This shouldn't be behind any authentication. And then this process will look at that and pull those in. We're not going to do that, so I'm going to delete these two. The required one, which if you're using this approach, you just use the same value in both fields, is I'm going to upload it from local. So here I have a little folder that I've created that is called demo sample pics /x1.jpg. And rename this to my second image. All right, so it should be good to go. The other optional fields that are here, if you are uploading internal inspections, you can indicate the blade chamber. If you're uploading something related to the nacelle or tower or TP, you can indicate the orientation along with the height. So we filled in those required ones. I'm going to delete these notes and these upper two rows and then hit save. So we come back over here. I'm going to upload this file called details demo. There we go. Open that up. It shows us the different field mappings. So we are not using the URL. I'll just show if I skip that, it says, hey, we're going to auto download that, but we don't want to do that. So I'm going to deselect that. I want to use the path. So here then, this shows me where those images are stored. Looks like I might have overwritten my prior value. So that's a good check. Quickly undo that. This should be X1, hit save on that. All right, that should be the right one now. So we will quickly search again for our details /demo. Grab that, pull it. Don't want that image URL. And if we look across, great, both of those are there. Let's validate. And then for uploading the images, I'm going to point at where I've stored those. So I've put those on my desktop, and I'm going to just select the folder that my two images are contained in. So this tells it where all of that's going to be found. This is going to upload those. And I trust the site. Go ahead and upload. So it didn't like one of my photos. Let's go ahead and upload. Yep, it's going to indicate when they're processed. So now if I dig into this inspection, task in that inspection, I can see it's pulled in the blade position and orientation and the distance. And I can see that puller blade there. And if we step back to my other task and find that inspection, expand that out, I can see my other one. So with each of these then, once I'm fully happy with those, I'm gonna, for my final step, I'll show how damages can be indicated on these. Thanks.